Surprise, surprise. The Los Angeles Lakers have drama. Surprise, surprise. The Los Angeles Lakers lost again to the Memphis Grizzlies last night, putting them at, I believe, 29-31, posing the ultimate question: are the Los Angeles Lakers going to make the playoffs? Which poses another question that you're going to see on your feed for the next couple of weeks. Will LeBron James make the playoffs? This your boy Dame. Subscribe to Dame's World if you have. What to do. But this video mainly is about the Los Angeles Lakers, or as some people have the motherfucking nerve to call them, the LA LeBrons. This video is about what the fuck is going on with them, why, to me, they're weak, why they will not make the playoffs unless they are heavily assisted. And by heavily assisted, I mean teams like the Timberwolves, teams like the Clippers, teams like the Kings got to start losing more. And they have to start winning more. And I don't think they have the depth to just win day in and day out. So they need some referee assistance. I've seen it before. Referee assistance to put them in the playoffs. So my question is for y'all, will they make the playoffs? But for me, here's why they will not. For one, all the gossip around the game. This is why a lot of people don't want to play in LA for that Hollywood gossip. You seen Dwight was scared of the moment in LA. It brings a lot of false pressure, a lot of perceptions, and a lot of attention to you when it may not be warranted. And aside from the Lakers giving that pressure, you also have LeBron. So it's the double effect. So everything you do is on a microscope. You can't go to the club if you're on the Los Angeles Lakers without TMZ talking about you went to the club and y'all not going to the playoffs because Kuzma went to the club or some shit. So that's one factor as to why there's turmoil. And then when you combine those two forces of LeBron's pressure to win and Lakers' pressure to win, you get responses from LeBron James himself. Throwing his team, in my opinion, throwing them under the bus. Some people may be like, okay, he's trying to give them a push, a little incentive. Maybe. It's different strokes for different folks. But for me, it's okay to say the lack of experience. But then you say the lack of urgency. I see some of these young boys playing. Kuzma and Ingram are playing ball. They may not produce in the manner you want, or they may not be leading the Lakers, but leading the Lakers is not their role. That's your role, Mr. LeBron James. Which brings me to my next point. LeBron James, it's sad to say, is no longer the LeBron James we've grown to know. He's not as fast. He doesn't jump as high. He's not as strong. Well, he might be as strong. But I'm just referring to athleticism, period. He's not that 25-year-old force running through transition, dunking everything, moving, beating up shit off the backboard. You ain't seen a chase down block in a minute. His defense is soggy now. He stands still, chill on D. His man open half the damn time. He walking, he pulling a hard on D now. LeBron James is no longer the LeBron James we come to know. So that's another factor. You put prime Bron on this Lakers, I'll give him a shot for the offs. But this Bron, he's a little bit simmered down in comparison to the recent Bron of memory. He's not the number one player in the league, in my opinion. And he's slipping out that top feather for me. You got Durant off Ripple. Then when you start naming Chef and you see how even Harden and Paul George are playing, it's hard to just say, I want you over Paul George right now. It's really hard. So you factor that in. Then you look at the whole Lakers roster in general. They don't have a lot of depth. They make bad GM decisions. When you trade Zubac, a promising young center, for Muscala, and this motherfucker can't hit a jumper. When you seen Zubac was giving that work not only in Summer League, but the little bit of minutes he played when niggas got hurt, when McGee got hurt. You trade him, then you acquire Reggie Bullock, which is not, he's a okay knockdown shooter. This is what they figure. They figure they have the old LeBron, in my opinion, to where, okay, I just need shooters around me. But this LeBron, he can't do that game in and game out anymore. He's an older man. It's hard to just pull the penetrating kick all day and y'all knock down shots. So that's another thing. They're reliant on a past success of LeBron to ensure this playoff seed doing the same shit that he been doing for the last years. But this ain't the same LeBron. And this ain't Kyle Korver. This ain't Shane Battier. This ain't Ray. We have in LA, inconsistent shooters. I kinda could shoot ass niggas. Brandon Ingram jumper be on sometime it don't. Kuzma be on sometime it don't. Bullock, sometime it don't. Rondo, he's been shooting better this year, but there's still Rondo. He's not a sharpshooter. Lonzo gone. Tyson Chandler. Like, the depth on the Lakers, when you look top to bottom and you compare them, it's like, these niggas ain't better than the Timberwolves over there. They got Towns, Rose, Wiggins, and some more pieces. I don't think they're going to surpass the Timberwolves. I think they're going to finish 9th, 10th seed, maybe 8th seed if they get some help. They need a lot of help. But you look at the talent over in LA, and it's not as good as people may make it seem. And then 3, they're not consistent in their approach, which to me would be a knock at the coaching, Luke Walton. 1 minute, Reggie Bullock is starting at point guard. 1 minute, Brandon Ingram. The next minute, LeBron James. You don't have any consistent ideology to push on these young bucks and LeBron. It's all over the place. It's sad in Lakerland, man. Can't say sad in LA because Clippers got the playoff spot. Some blue-collar workers. You talk about Harold. You talk about Lou. You talk about Patrick Beverly. You talk about Alexander, young boy. People who just hooping, playing ball. They don't have to deal with that Hollywood shit. And they're still in the same realm, but they don't have to deal with that saga of LeBron going on the media talking about his team. It's a fucked up situation in LA. Comment, what's your thoughts? Will they make the playoffs? I don't think they will make the playoffs for those reasons I named you. LeBron's getting older. He's no longer, to me, the best player in the league. It's been a debate for a few years. It's been a debate. Let me break this down. It's always a debate. This is not facticity we're dealing with. This is not certitude. These are debatable questions. No matter what year you pull out, it's a debate if you still have other NBA players lingering around like Slim Reaper, like Chef Curry, like Black Mamba, like Carmelo in his prime. So it's always a debate. But now for me, it's a little harder to make the LeBron James is the best player in the league debate when you got Prime Durant out there running around. But comment your thoughts on why. Like I said, LeBron's getting older. Lakers roster ain't that deep. The coaching it fluctuates. 1 minute he's doing a good strategy, the next minute he's doing a bad strategy, and he's never keeping a consistent strategy. Hollywood. Are they going to the offs or not, man? What you think? Damn.